It's Thursday morning, the 10th of October. It's around 11:30 a.m. I just checked out of the hotel, left my bag in there. It's a safe room. I'm going to walk. I want to be back to the hotel around 3:30, so that I can. I've got a 4:30 train to Prague. It feels like East Germany to me here. It doesn't feel real extravagant to me. And I'm only going in here because I wanted to show this train station here that I came to last night. Now this is the above grade tram. They also have the underground right here. The U is the underground, U4 is the underground. And just like in Munich, they don't check tickets here. So, but this station is like, it's like a throwback in time. Wait till you see it. Look at this. See, and that's all they do is they check your tickets there, Frauen, in the bathrooms. And I'm going to walk it. So I had my first bone marrow last night. It had no taste. I thought it was more like a jelly, but it was more like a thick, like almost like an Oreo, that white cream. It had the same consistency as that. No taste, so that's why they tell you to put salt and pepper on it. I was going to walk back last night, but it was after 11 o'clock. I walked about a mile, maybe a little bit less, and these maps that they give you in the hotels, or at least in Vienna, I find it to be very, not the easiest to follow. So I ended up figuring it out. I got to a train station. I got to the and the names of these stations I just have a tough time with. I think it's Kaiser's Splat. So I saw that and I said, well, yeah, I don't want to be walking till 1 in the morning if I get lost. So I just jumped on the subway and was back in 10 minutes. So daylight, a lot easier. I can read the signs. At night, the lighting around here is horrible. So I was carrying a flashlight with me. But it's just getting lost in the daytime is a little bit easier than getting lost at nighttime. So, screw. Look at this strange thing. I hate that material, that bubble pack. It's pretty hilarious, though. Wouldn't want to have to clean it up, though. Where I was last night. I believe that's their opera house. I'm just going to walk straight up the street here. This should take me right to the dead center of town where that dome is and that church. 269,000 euro. That's not that bad. Okay. 890,000 euro. Then there's rents, I believe. But nothing too spacious. 450,000 euro. I don't know if you just get one of those. You know, Austria is okay. Or I should say Vienna's alright. Ulrich was telling me last night there's 10 million people in Austria and 2 million of them live in Vienna. Franz Joseph. The thing I don't like about Germany and Austria, they have all these wires everywhere. So it really detracts from the looks of the city, in my opinion. It makes it look... Okay, so this is right in their center of town. It runs right up the middle. It's called... these buildings. It's called Straße. I'm assuming street. And it's just all shopping, food, of course, Vienna souvenirs, and mostly Mozart. Because Mozart's just a buzzword now. Don't try to name any of his songs, though. Yeah, didn't he play that one sung by Mariah Carey? Yeah, that's the one. Every city has this stuff. I mean, this is why they come. And Ulrich was telling me that a lot of the Chinese, they do these 5-day tours from China, and they go to Munich. They go out and visit the Disneyland castle out there. They do a couple other things in Munich, and then they go to Paris, Munich, Salzburg, Hallstatt, Vienna, and maybe Prague, and then home. Okay, I think this is pretty much the center of the city, this church and this square here. And I arrived at the underground over there. Stephansplatz is the main stop. Whoa, see that bird fly by? Of course, you gotta have McDonald's, and then there's a Burger King, and you can get a taxi ride too. Souvenir shops. Bank of Austria. Looks like they're doing some renovations on this thing. So. I thought this was a beautiful building. Goes down in very nice colors. Goes down by the river. Now, can you read those street signs? I mean, when they start putting that cursive, what does that say? Dentor, mentor? Who knows? See, this is what they should have. You can actually read this. Neutergasse, trying to be fancy instead of the purpose of a sign, people, is to let people know where they are. Look at that. See, they must have gotten a lot of lost people because they put up a sign like that. Some beautiful buildings here, though. And look at those straight ahead. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, well, I came from that way, and as you see, all the streets have the tracks. I think this is the outer loop that they were telling me about. You can take this around, so I'm just walking it. Beautiful buildings. And I saw this huge cathedral up on the next street going that way, so we're walking towards that now. It's actually, in the last 15 minutes or so, it's gotten a little overcast and cool. So as long as I'm walking, I'll be fine. I'm guessing, they usually have a clock on every corner. I'm guessing it's probably 12:30 now. Alright, signing off. But this is a really pretty section. Really pretty. It's quiet too compared to downtown. So this must be mostly residential, or, you know what I'm thinking, maybe it's a nighttime place as well. Although I don't see a lot of clubs. Alright. Let's see, so what's the cross street here? So I've located Pollingasse, and that is Thurngasse. Alright, so I have located that on the map. Yep, this is where I gotta take a left. Alright, then here comes the tram. It's like Hiroshima in Japan. They have street stuff like that, but they don't have I don't remember all the wires all over the place. This section where I'm at the intersection of Thurngasse and Waringerstrasse. And this is definitely more where the locals hang out. You can tell by the shops, they're not as ritzy. This looks like a school, perhaps. Maybe it's a mental institution, I don't know. So this heads right back into the downtown area. And so the shops will get nicer and nicer as we get closer to the downtown. I'm sure the rents go up. It's 1 p.m. on Thursday the 10th. That's where I came from. There's a little coffee shop here I'm going to go in and check out. That over there, that is the substation for Maria. I don't know, but it's a university area. Lots of students. So it should be inexpensive food here. And I'm going to check out the coffee price here. Get a melange. I just had a melange coffee, which is like a version of a cappuccino with some latte in it, I think. And I sat next to this woman who, she could have been a student, but she looked a little bit older. So I started talking to her, and it turns out she spent 3 months in the U.S., and she traveled all over, but primarily in Florida because she studied there for 6 or 8 weeks. She got her pilot's license, cost her $10,000. And she did that because she wanted to fly for Lufthansa. And this is what she told me. Now, I don't know if any of this is true, of course. She said she took the test for Lufthansa and she didn't pass their test, and you can only take it once. Now, I'm sure there are other airlines, but she said it didn't work out. Now she's working next door to the coffee shop as a receptionist at a hair salon. And I asked how much it costs for a haircut. She said 36 euros. And I said, for a man? And she laughed and she said, yeah. I said, whoa. Yeah, that's like almost 50 bucks. So, alright. Okay, we're coming back to, that's the Euro flag, by the way, the European Union, all those stars. Well, this must be the university. Let's see, Universitas. Whatever. It says Vienna, as I was mapping things. Now, so if I find my way, so this is Universität. Anyways, there's a statue of some sort. I really don't care. Don't care about their mummies or their artifacts. Okay, well, I don't know what street this is because they changed their names. And I don't know what building this is. So if I had to guess, this is called probably the Parliament building. I got about another hour. It's about 1:45. There's a public water closet. I don't know if they charge money. Over here, if they charge money to use these public restrooms. Well, more beautiful buildings. And of course, all these stupid wires block them. So we're starting to get into the area of the government buildings, I believe. If I had to guess, this is called the, excuse me, the Volks Justice Plaza. All right. I am at the Leopold Platz right here. Center here. Tram line. Alright. Dude on a skateboard coming downhill. Yeah, I saw one of those curved, like an S skateboards, and the things that you can do with that thing are pretty cool. Once you as long as you don't break your neck. You just got to be careful because they have these bike paths right next to the, and these guys are boogieing. If they run into you, then they're going to hurt you. Yeah, I would not want to be here in the summer when there's all these people, and like they were saying, since it's such a touristy place, and now that you have all these Asians with all this money, all the Asians are coming here. And this must be just an awful place in the summertime. It's horrible. At least right now it's not that crowded. Achtung! Beglatis dürfen die! Best routen way down. Attention! Be glad! Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good translation. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Can you tell I'm a little cranky today? It's my own fault. I ended up staying up till like 2 in the morning. Okay. So that is, I believe, the Kunsthistor Museum. But that building is still not identified on this map. It says Volkstheater, but we saw the other building was the Volkstheater. There's a new and an old Volkstheater. Unless it's all part of the same thing. There's that dome, that's that copper dome straight ahead, that's the center of the city, near that train station. Oh boy, they didn't position this well in the sun. Holy cow. So I don't know who Maria Theresiatat is. Don't know who she is. Maybe she was a queen. According to the map, this is the Heldenplatz. Not. But this goes into the Heldenplatz, and then Hofburg, and then there's a big statue with a guy on a horse, according to this map. There he is. Must be Mr. Liberty over there. Another one. I think when it's not your country, it's like, you know, a lot of this history is from, that they're so proud of, is from like 1600, 1700. You could argue that they were a world power right up. I mean, they were the enemy in World War I, them and the Germans. Austro-Hungarian Empire basically fell. Yeah, this was so, some sort of square here. Goes back out to the museums out through there, and they could go through the shopping alley. And And this is inside their dome here. They got a net, must be doing work. Very pretty. Starbucks, so that, you know, it's all touristy. And the horsies. And I don't know, this is regular, club and a snake. There's that dome ceiling in there. Just gotta watch out where you step. Thanks to the horsies. Michaeler plots. Okay, I was close. Yeah, the dogs. Huh. Yep, excavation down there. Oh, look at all the money. Okay. Rothman's Island Green. Matisse. Okay, school groups. They faded the steps in front. Look like paint. And now I am going to go up here. It's about 2:30. I'm going to go up here to Gorman Days or something like that. You see, it's getting windy. And Robert Stoll's Platz. And it's going to run parallel to the street that I took up here. Okay, signing off. Well, I ended up taking Gumpendorfer from the ring, and it comes out here. Gumpendorfer again. Yes. Just got to keep your eye open for the tram. Oh, I don't want to miss this light. I missed it. Son of a gun. Sorry, I'll walk down parallel. So that goes up to the train station that I came in on yesterday. I came out at night, so that's pretty good. So I should be at the train station by 4:15, which is perfect. I mean, it's probably even too early. But since I've never traveled on these tracks here, you're doing this, it's always good to get there a little early. Sometimes, I don't know if I would reserve seat, but like that trip from Munich to Salzburg, if I had not gotten there early, been on that train early, I would have been standing the whole way. That's a 2-hour journey, so not the whole way, but a good hour. All right.